Hello folks, Florentine Saint-Yves here. Welcome to a new video about the Voyage Battle event GOAT released a couple of hours ago. We never had that one before and it looks fairly complicated, so be aware that it might not be a perfect walkthrough, and new strategies that I overlooked could arise. Nevertheless, I will try my best to provide insights on how this event should be played. Even though it's the first time we have it, my feeling is that it will come back, and most likely every 4 weeks. While I might be wrong, 2 clues make me believe that. The fact that this event rewards king titles through rankings, kind of like Wave of Love does, is the first one. Second is that the daily upgrade quality quest lines up perfectly with local and cross-server challenges that start on Monday while the event will still be active. At first glance, our goal for this event is to stock up on a currency called marine coins, in order to trade them on the redeem shop. That looks simple enough. Hard part is that we have about 500 different ways of getting those coins. Now how do we break this hell of an event which mixes Wave of Love, naval warfare and fishing events? We will start by looking at each tab we have at our disposal and see what we can get from there. First, let's look at the Voyage Battle tab, as it's probably the core of this event. Your goal there is to send your heroes on a ship that will travel on sea up until it reaches its destination, grabbing progress rewards along the way. Granted, nothing happens, it takes 12 hours to complete a full voyage. You have 3 different boats to take care of, and each of them has their own rewards. As a result, you have to choose carefully from the start on what type of boat you're going to focus on, depending on said rewards. To understand which rewards you should go for, I have to tell you right there that iron plate and wood can be traded on the Alliance Battleship tab for marine coins. 1 iron plate gives 1,000 coins, and 1 wood gives 100 coins. Knowing that, Boat 1 grants 4,400 coins, 5 fish hooks, 1 cutlass, 1 paddle and 1 manuscript. Boat 2 grants 1,600 points, 3 fish hooks, 1 paddle, 2 manuscripts and 1 Ragnar frag. Boat 3 grants 4,500 coins, 2 cutlass, 1 paddle and 1 manuscript. If you want Ragnar frags, focusing on Boat 2 gives you a slight edge over the other 2. Since a Ragnar frag costs 3,000 coins on the shop, it's like ending up with 4,600 coins, even though you lose a bit on hooks, paddles or cutlasses. If you're not interested in Ragnar frags, Boat 1 and 3 are better, as you're free to spend coins as you like on the shop. Boat 1 has 1 less cutlass and 100 less coins but 5 more fish hooks. I do think those 5 hooks make up for what you lose, so I'd say Boat 1 is better, but let's be honest, it's pretty close. In any case, you should always have your 3 boats on voyage. But your favorite boat should get all your paddles and cutlasses. Using a paddle on a boat gives it a warp buff of 3,000 meters through its voyage, a little less than 7% of its total distance, saving 50 minutes. You will need 14.4 paddles to complete a whole voyage. If you want to be clever, stack up paddles a little bit, then send a boat with just your worst available hero and pump it as much as you can with paddles. It doesn't matter if the boat is vulnerable, as it won't stay on sea for long. Cutlass enables you to attack other players' ship on the sea map. Attacking another ship has 3 benefits: progress on daily and accumulative challenge player quests, and if you win the fight, you plunder something from your opponent, and most importantly you get a warp boost on your voyage. That warp can range from 2,800 to 3,200 meters, so if you want to complete a whole voyage with cutlasses, you will need between 14 to 16 of them. Again, be clever. Stack them up a bit, then send a boat with some of your best heroes to be quite powerful, and enjoy warp boosts. You will need to refresh the map to find new opponents. First 5 refreshes of the day are free, for each type of boat, then price goes up by 10 gems every time you refresh. If you're lucky, you will have to refresh 3 times to take down 15 opponents. Don't forget to ask for boosts, and give boosts to your teammates yourself. It's pretty much the same as using a boost from paddles, so it's significant enough to care about it. This wraps up the Voyage Battle tab. Alliance tab is simple enough, it works the same as Wave of Love. Everybody on your Alliance chips in woods and iron plates to raise the forge level, and rewards are claimed when a tier is broken. You also get a 2% attack power bonus for each completed tier. Nothing crazy going on here, use this tab to trade your plates and woods for marine coins. There's an Alliance rankings going on though, so as usual, alliances with the highest numbers of active players and spending players will have a good shot at these rankings. There is also an Alliance purchase element like for Wave of Love. When you claim a reward that gives a boat boost, you get to choose on which boat you want to apply it. Before doing so, Check how your boats are doing to avoid wasting a boost on a boat that is very close to finishing its voyage. Use it preferably on the boat you're focusing on, depending on rewards. And finally, the fishing tab. Since it's not tied to any quest or rankings, I value fish hooks as a bonus but don't recommend spending extra gems on buying hooks. Progress rewards are okay up to 200, and then have heavy diminishing returns. It seems to be the only way to get Eric frags though, so if you know you'll score enough coins to empty the shop and still need some more, maybe it's worth considering. Alright, now we have a better grasp on what is going on here. Long story short, Paddle is the best between that and Cutlass. It's because it's a straightforward boost, while Cutlass requires you to have strong heroes available and need refreshes that eventually cost gems to keep being effective. You need 15 paddles to clear a voyage. Boat 3 route rewards 4,500 coins. We can deduct that a paddle is worth 300 coins. Same thing for Cutlasses. Assuming everything goes your way, you will also need 15 to clear a voyage, so its value is also 300 coins. Keep in mind though that you might have to spend gems to refresh the map or make strong heroes available again, so its value is 300 at best but can only goes down. Paddle value stays at 300 coins no matter what, and sending only one hero on a boat with paddles should prevent you from spending gems to make heroes available again. That being said, it doesn't mean you should go all in on paddles and neglect Cutlasses entirely. They're still useful for completing quests. Rather, favor paddles over Cutlasses, but not by a huge margin. It's now time to take a look at limited offer gem packs. Since we can give a coin value to most items, it's easy enough to see if a pack is worth more than another. As you can see on screen, the 5,888 pack seems to have the best raw coins per gem spent value. One can argue that with that pack, you get coins, but don't do any voyage stuff tied to quests, or don't get help to rank better on voyages completed rankings. It's true. But it also gives 50 fishing hooks as a bonus that very well might be enough to compensate. In any case, stay away from 2,688, 6,888, 16,888 and 28,888 packs. They are considerably worse than all the others. No surprise from money packs, as the usual $1 pack shows the best return on investment. It's not really great though. 3,600 points is worth a bit more than one Ragnar frag and not even worth an Eric frag. Would you pay $1 for a frag? Nope, not a good deal. Let's take continual top-up rewards into consideration though, with a classic $1 a day example. Buying one $1 pack every day for 7 days will net you 45,900 coins and 93 fishing hooks. It's decent, but not insane. What do you get from skipping the event entirely? Let's say you only put heroes on boats and forget about it. Come back 12 hours later, rinse and repeat. Since a boat takes 12 hours to do a voyage, and considering you're lazy, I'm going to assume that you will end up completing 12 of each voyage boat. At best you can get 13, but 12 seems more reasonable because you might get attacked and lose time. If you convert iron plates and woods on top of raw marine coins rewarded, you will end up with 126,000 marine coins. If we now put good use on our cutlasses and paddles, that another 21,600 coins worth of stuff for a final total of 147,600 marine coins, 12 Ragnar frags, 48 manuscripts and whatever you can fish from 78 fish hooks. That's not even considering any quest you might complete along the way. To be honest, that's crazy for not spending anything. This alone makes this event great because you can get a lot of things even if you're broke. So do not skip this event entirely. Let's look at the redeem shop now. If we use our common trading rule of 50 event hero frags equal 10 heroic maiden tokens equal a skin, we can see that it's best to focus on frags. Skins are expensive, no matter the hero, even for Diana, and heroic maiden tokens are just a rip-off. Other than that, stamina and energy drafts are a good option too, of course stamina being the best. I won't talk about quality items as it's just laughable, as usual. Who wants a quality 3 scroll for the price of 7 Ragnar frags? Anybody? Nope. And finally, event quests. The fact that you can't preview all rewards tiers is downright annoying, so I'm sorry, I don't have much data for that. I wouldn't focus on those anyway, but rather try to grab whatever you can without making big mistakes like stopping at 28 or 29 challenges when next rewards are given at 30. Pretty common sense. A word though on that daily upgrade quality quest. Wait for Monday and the start of local quality challenge, followed by cross-server challenge. to make moves. Plan on how much you will get based on progress rewards of said challenges, and see how you should use your resources, whether through 1 day or 2. I did sacrifice an alt account so that you can have up to 2,500 quality progress rewards knowledge. Note that what counts is total quality gained, not the number of times you improved on quality. For example, upgrading a 5 stars skill once will get you 5 points. Okay, I think I've said it all. This has to be the longest walkthrough ever, so I'll quickly sum it up. I think it's a great event because you get tons of stuff without spending anything. Only downside is that it looks quite complicated for a mini event of a mobile game, but hopefully this will be to my advantage to get some views and maybe even subscribers, who knows. Anyway, thank you for your time, sorry for the long video, and please don't attack my boats. Take care everyone, bye bye.